morning, welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since I've done a video, I know, but we finally moved and I'm ready to get back into it. But first I'm gonna have a shower. Oh my gosh, I've never tried that. This is our new apartment. It's always so awkward when you get in front of the camera and you haven't done it for a while. It's like, whoop. So this morning I thought I would document or video what I'm gonna make today, which is like a peach oat crumble. In Sydney here, we're in summer, peaches are very cheap at the moment, so we stocked up on peaches, but they've gone ripe very quickly, more quick than we can eat them, so I don't want to waste them, and I thought I'd make them into a crumble. I'm going to be adapting this recipe from the minimalist baker, who is amazing. I love her. If you've never looked at her website, then you need to. Thousands and thousands and thousands of recipes. Anyway, better stop talking and I'll just get cooking, because that's what I like to do. First thing is first, need to put the oven on. First time using this like funky digital oven technologies these days. And start. The other night I forgot to put start, and safe to say my food did not cook. Lesson learnt. I chopped all the delicious peaches. How good does that look? So I think I had 7 peaches there, 2 yellow and the rest white. Got a pan about this size square, and I'm just gonna chop I've lightly sprayed the pan with some olive oil. Usually I don't use oil, but I'm just using it for today. Putting the peaches in, I've still got all this to add, so I'm just gonna layer on top. Just a tip, if you don't know how to get the pip out without sort of ruining it, I always cut it in half, then cut it in half again. Then I just split that there, and then you can just pull it out. It's the finished product with all the peaches in. Into the crumble we are adding 1 cup of oats, 1/4 cup of almond milk. I've got these leftover slithered almonds, probably got about 1/4 cup there. The recipe calls for nuts, but I don't know, I'm not really a fan of nuts all the time. But for my crunch I'm going to use cacao nibs instead, so I'm going to add 1/4 cup of cacao. Pinch of salt. So at this point the mixture does not have any sweetness. Granted, the peaches give a lot of sweetness, but you know, we can add something to boost the levels. I'm going to, so I've got here molasses, maple syrup, and a bit of vanilla. Well, I'm just going to do all 3 and let's see how we go. It's quite good having a splashback as a mirror. So I'm going to add 1 teaspoon vanilla. I'm just going to add, no, I'm going to do 2 tablespoons maple syrup. Now the recipe calls for 4 tablespoons of oil, and oil is something that I really don't have usually at all. I don't know the last time that I've actually used oil, apart from spraying the peaches. But you know what? I'm just going to do it today. And the last thing I'm going to use is, oh, how do I do this? Oh, there we go. Molasses. So molasses is really high in iron, in calcium, in potassium. My nan loves this stuff. She has it on her oats in the morning, which is a good way to add sweetness without lots of sugar, as well as getting a really nutritious benefit. I think I'm gonna add this much. Can't really see. I'd say maybe 2 teaspoons. Molasses is usually used in sticky date pudding, which is delicious. And I think gingerbread too. I put it in my gingerbread. Time to taste the mixture. That is plenty sweet enough. The molasses gives it a really nice rich flavor. So all I ended up using was 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and I'm gonna say 1 tablespoon of molasses, maybe just a tiny bit less than that. Now it's time to place on top of the crumble and then in the oven. Time for the oven. I put the timer on for 20 minutes, and after about 40 to 45 minutes it should be ready. The peach is all nice and soft. There should be some peach juice mixed with the crumble. All I need is some ice cream, vegan ice cream to go with it. Speaking of vegan ice cream, we have finally got vegan magnums in Australia, and I had some the other day and they taste so good. You would not know the difference. So if you want to try something vegan, why not try it? And I've also yet to try the vegan cornettos. They've been sold out in all the supermarkets that I've gone to try and find them. Now it's time to clean up my mess, which is so nice to have a really nice long bench to spread out all my mess. And then it's time to check how it's going halfway. Oh, it's gone all foggy. So as you can see, it crisped up nice and golden. I don't think you can hear, I've got the washing machine on now, but you can hear the juice of the peach bubbling. There you have a delicious peach crumble. And now, my favorite part, to taste. It's not too sweet, not overly sweet. I'd still classify this in the healthy category, apart from the oil. You can have this for breakfast. If you had yogurt, coconut yogurt, that would be really nice with a dollop on top. For dessert, some ice cream. Still good even on its own. So, hope you can see it was really easy to make. Basically like a 1 bowl recipe, which are my favorite. 1 bowl or 1 pot recipes are my fave. Thanks for watching.